favorite Christmas movie?
Polar Express.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. And we are here with day 11 of Vlogmas. Yeah, day 11 of Vlogmas, and I'm here to talk about my favorite Christmas movie, because that's the way things happen on the Polar Express. When I'm telling y'all, the Polar Express has been my favorite Christmas movie since I was like, since it came out, since like 2002. Like, you can ask anybody in my family, like, what was my favorite Christmas movie, and they're gonna be like, oh, you're weird for liking the Polar Express. Like, my mom thinks it's dumb. My sister kind of likes it, but both of my sisters, they just think the movie's kind of dumb. And it's just like, I really don't think it's dumb, because when I'm telling y'all, even to this day, if a train came to me and they were just like, yo, we about to go on a Polar Express, this is the Polar Express, we here to take you to go see Santa and woo woo woo, like, it's other people in here, you're not gonna be by yourself, but yeah, here's a golden ticket and we about to go see Santa, I would say hell yeah. You like, look, he wouldn't have had to deal what he did. Everybody else convinced him. Like, as soon as I saw that train outside, I would have been like, oh, where y'all going? Because y'all going to the North Pole? Hell yeah. Like, I just feel like it just would have been lit. And I thought about that as a kid, you know. No lie, I was taught, you know, don't talk to strangers and whoop whoop whoop, but it's just like, nah, that would be an instance where I would have to do that, you know, like in the middle of the night, go with a bunch of strangers going to the North Pole. And it's just like, y'all, what if something happened to them kids? Like, how was they gonna explain that? So for those that don't know, first of all, one thing that's weird about this movie to me though is that they have no names. Yeah, like, that's the only thing that's weird to me in this movie, but whatever. So for those that don't know, the Polar Express is a movie about a boy. They don't have a name, so we just gonna call him the boy. It's about a boy who is kind of growing up and he's slowly done believing in Santa and Christmas magic and whatnot. So because of that, he gets on a train called the Polar Express, and the train is a magic train, and they have this conductor. The conductor is just there to conduct the train, watch after the kids, etc. Yeah, but he convinces these kids to go on the train. As they are on the train, y'all, I'm telling you, they got into so much BS on this train, and dang, I'm trying to think, would I want to go on this? Cause no lie, as they're on the train, the boy meets this girl, and they don't have a name, so we gonna call him Girl. And boy and girl, they have a lot of adventures on the train. First of all, they almost died. They get hot chocolate though, and then they finally get to the North Pole and they meet Santa. But before they meet Santa, they get lost in the North Pole, and because of all of this chaos, boy is still on some bro Christmas and Santa, like, yeah, I'm over this, this is BS, because why do we have to get through all of this, and every time we get close to figuring something out, some BS happen. So yeah, F Santa, and I'm done with that. And then, like I said, we also get to the North Pole and some BS happen. And then when Santa comes out, all the elves are in his way and he can't see Santa and woo woo woo. And he's also getting frustrated again, because it's just like, yo, like, Santa is outside, I can't see him. All y'all elves that probably see this dude every day are hopping and jumping up and down. You got the reindeers going crazy. Y'all acting like y'all don't see this man every day. I got on this train ready to put all this inside to go see old dude Santa, and now Santa outside and I can't even see him? Like, what? Like, boy was just going through it the whole night. But however, at the end, he ends up meeting Santa, and Santa gives him this bell. Oh, I forgot something important. He cannot hear the bell because he doesn't believe. But when he finally sees Santa, he finally ends up hearing the bell. Like, y'all, doesn't that sound cute? Like, it's a cool movie. However, one thing I always wondered about this movie, who the heck was old ghost dude? Who was that? And what was that about? So, as all this is going on, of course you have the conductor that conducts the kids. He believes in Santa. But you have another adult that's on here, and he's supposed to be a ghost. And the ghost is someone that I feel like was put in there to just encourage his negative thoughts. But honestly, why did he have to be a ghost though? Like, that was honestly kind of creepy to me, because it's just like, first of all, old ghost dude was creepy as hell. He talked about he the king of the North Pole. He seen here drinking stuff, black stuff out of his shoes, and yo, I would have been like, bro, I don't know what you got going on. You sit here talking about you trying to help me and you have a conversation with me, but I ain't with all that. I ain't with it. Like, I'm going back downstairs with the children, because yeah. But the thing about this movie is that boy was just involved in everything. Like, within all of this, he has his ticket, but he sees somebody else don't have theirs and he want to go give them their ticket. Like, bro, he should have just left her ticket right there in the seat, and if somebody stolen it, then that's her fault. Like, whether she got kicked off the train or not wouldn't have affected me trying to meet Santa Claus. But boy was too, and he was trying to be friendly and stuff, and it was just like that. And like I said, and that's why in the midst of that, you have old ghost dude trying to encourage these negative thoughts. Because when he meets ghost dude, he tells him like he's the king of the North Pole. He tells him, like, he laughs at the thought when boy is telling him like, oh, isn't Santa king of the North Pole? And it's just like, bruh, dude was just hella negative, and I didn't like that. Another thing that irritated me in this movie though is the fact that these kids like almost died. Like, for real. Like, the scene when boy, girl, and conductor were at the front of the train and they were going through the hill and the snow, and then they got on the top of the train and they almost drowned. I was just like, yo, why couldn't they just have a smooth ride? Because what I'm thinking about is what were they going to do if they died, or if something happened to one of these kids? Because at first everybody probably thinks this is a dream, but nah, this was real life. Because at the end, old dude got the bell that he got from Santa, so it's like this wasn't a for play thing. Like, what would really happen for real if something happened to one of these kids? Like, how do you explain that to the parents? Like, hey, you know, I took your son in the middle of the night, and yeah, I was taking him to go see Santa, and what had happened was we almost drowned because it was ice on the tracks, and then the ice had melted, and then woo, yeah, your son drowned. Like, how like, and the thing is, just imagine these kids waking up like, oh my gosh, I had the best dream, the Polar Express, and blah blah blah, and them actually trying to explain that it's real. Like, ain't nobody gonna believe them, because like, honestly, I know if I presented that to my parents, they wouldn't believe me. Maybe because I play too much, but for real, nobody is not even going to believe that this even happened. So it's just like, imagine if conductor just had to explain that something happened to one of these kids. It's just like, even though it was good for the movie, it's like, realistically, that bothered me because of the fact, it's just like, yo, why couldn't they just have a smooth ride? Because if something happened to one of these kids, like, yo, it was some BS happening to them, like, everywhere, like in every scene. Like, even when they got to the North Pole, They got stuck in the Santa bag. And it's just like, bro, y'all just had to run off and do whatever. Because I'm just a smooth person. I just would have been one of the kids to enjoy the ride, enjoy the show, and get back home. I wouldn't be in all the extra stuff, trying to be friends with the people that want to run off and do whatever. Like, I ain't with all that. And that's something that also bothered me from this movie. It was just like, bruh, why couldn't they just have a smooth ride? Another thing that bothered me, like how I mentioned in the beginning, is how extra the elves were. Like when Santa came out. And the reindeer, like that really bothered me as a kid too. It's like, I love this movie, but yeah, it kind of irritated me because it's just like, bro, stop doing the most. You got kids behind you that's ready to go see Santa. They get there and then we get here and Santa come out and y'all live with him. Y'all see him every day. Mind you, y'all work for Buddy. Y'all work for him. We ain't never gonna have this experience again. And y'all want to stand up in front of us and do the most trying to get his attention. Well, I'm telling you, I would have knocked all them things down. Like, y'all get the out the way, boy. I came here to see Santa. And I'm not about to let not one of y'all little red pointy ear things take that from me. Like, we would have been fighting. I probably would have got kicked out. But it's like, at least I still would have met Santa. But it's just like, that irritated. And then you got the reindeer doing the most, about to jump up in the sky, and the other elves gotta ring them down. Like, it just would have been too much going on. And I just would have been like, yo, y'all doing too much. Like, Buddy just should have came out, made his entrance stunt, do the walk on y'all, and he just should have sat down and just did his thing. Like, elves made it very difficult. Then, like I said, you got the kids peeking in between them, and it's just like the kids were taller than them too. So it's just like the fact that they literally stacked themselves elf on elf on elf trying to get Sandy's attention, and it's just like he wasn't even giving them no attention. He was just doing his walk, talking about ho ho ho. It's just like, y'all doing the most for what? Y'all not getting picked? Like, relax. Something else that irritated me in this movie is the girl. Like, bro, people that just go look for trouble irritate me. It's like when old dude, see, I hate that these things don't have names. Oh no, Billy, he had a name. My name is Billy. When Billy was back there, he wanted to be a Debbie Downer and stay on the train when everybody else was leaving. I just would have let him stay in there. No lie. Like, bye Billy. Like, and that's the reason why they got lost in the North Pole, because they ended up getting back on the train to get Billy. Old dude ended up hitting something with his foot that made the train just separate from the other trains, and it went down wherever, and they had to make their way back up to where everybody else was. It's just like, being a part of that would have irritated me if I would have followed her trying to be friends with people, because it's like, bro, now I'm lost in the North Pole with you idiots because you wanted to sit here and be nice. So like, what? Mind your business. Like, I'm telling you, I would have been stiff on that train. Like, yo, I don't know y'all, I don't trust y'all. It's already bad enough I got on this train at 3 in the freaking morning to be with y'all. Like, no, like, I'm not being nice to y'all because I don't know what y'all are, who y'all are, what y'all capable of, and I don't want to get lost. I don't want to get hurt. Like, oh my gosh, like, I can just imagine being on there when all that stuff was happening. Like, I probably would have had an anxiety attack. I would have been crying, urinating on myself. Like, yo, like, my story, like, as soon as I got back in the house, I would have woke my sister up. Like, bro, I almost died. Like, I almost drowned. I got lost. Like, all the and like I said, the crazy thing is nobody would believe it. So I would just look crazy. Like, bro, go back to sleep. Brittany's telling this crazy story that was just like, bro, no, like, this really happened. Like, I was mad at the end when old dude got the bell and he was just like, oh, it's from Santa. You know, his parents couldn't hear it, but the kids could hear it. They're just like, oh, you know, it's from Santa. Like, yeah, it's from Santa. Like, yeah, this is mine. Like, I just would have hated the fact that nobody would have believed me. Like, it was real. Like, But what I can say, like Polar Express, like conductor held it down. He held it down for the kids. He made sure that those kids got to and from safely on time. And it was just like, that's something I always loved about that movie as a kid. I don't know why. But no, I know why. Because it was just so much going on. Because honestly, I really didn't think they were going to make it. Like, I really thought this movie was going to end up and somebody was going to end up getting hurt or whoop, whoop, whoop. But I was like, yo, conductor did that. And what's the crew? Like the little fat chubby boy and the skinny one. Like they got them out of that, out the little thing when they were about to drown. Like they did their thing. And that's one of the things I like about this movie. Because I just felt like they did a good job taking care of them kids. Like that's probably a weird reason for one of the reasons I like this movie. But I really, because maybe, like I said, I thought this movie was about to take a dark turn. So yeah, and then they had a ghost on the damn plane. It's like, who knows what he was doing? He was steady trying to convince old dude that Santa wasn't real and get in his head. Who know what old dude would have done? He was probably in his head like, shoot, Santa not real. I might as well take all y'all out. Like, yo, I really could not stand ghosts because it's like, bro, like I said, people that just start things, like, why you couldn't just mind your business? Like, mind you, he did meet Ghost Dude because he bumped into him first. So I can't really 100% blame Ghost, but it's just like, you could have left. Nah, I can't say he could have left that little boy alone, because not like little boy was just gonna see a ghost on top of the train and just be like, oh, excuse me, like. But no lie, no, I'll take that back. I might have to take back my opinion on Ghost, because Ghost came through saving them a few times. So maybe Ghost, you know what? I take everything I said about Ghost back, because he wasn't that bad. He saved them when they were lost. He helped them when they were lost, helped old dude turn that little thing, and then he helped him get to old girl, gave him the advice on to put old girl's ticket in his shoe. Maybe Ghost isn't that bad. Ghost just didn't F with Santa Claus. So now my question is, what was the beef between Ghost and Santa Claus? Like, how you got beef with Santa Claus? Like, come on, bro. Like, what was Ghost's beef with Santa Claus? Cause conductor liked Santa Claus. He tipped off his hat to him, and they said, you know, what's up, bruh? How you doing? But it seemed like Ghost didn't F with Santa Claus for some reason, and clearly Ghost knows that Santa Claus is real because he on the Polar Express. He been here before. Like, he see kids come in and out of this thing every year. So it's like, clearly he knows Santa is real. I don't understand why he was trying to convince old dude that Santa wasn't real. So my question is, he must have just had beef with Santa Claus. But like I said, what they beefing about? Gifts? And I'm pretty sure that's what it came down to. Maybe Ghost had beef with Santa Claus because Santa Claus didn't give him what he wanted as a kid, and he just held on to that hurt, and he just never let it go. So he trying to go around and tell kids that Santa's not real and that Santa is this and that, so people stop believing in Santa Claus. Or, y'all, what if Ghost Dude used to be conductor, but Santa Claus didn't like Ghost Dude anymore, so he kicked him out from the job and hired conductor dude? Oh gosh, I like that better, because it's just like, but conductor told the kids that one time he was falling off the train and he got saved by Ghost Dude. But that could still be true though. But Santa Claus still could have fired Ghost Dude and hired conductor instead. But Ghost Dude just don't got no beef with conductor, because conductor didn't do nothing. Conductor just took his job. But Santa Claus the one that replaced him. Y'all want to know another thing I love about this movie though? Is the soundtrack. Like, just that's the way things happen. And And to this day, every time I get hot chocolate, I always think of ha ha, oh, we got it, ha ha, hey, we got it, ha ha, no, we got it. Hot chocolate, here we only got more room, never ever let it go. And what's the other song go? It's so much fun when Christmas comes to town. Like, hey, like, yo, honestly, this movie was just really interesting to me, and I know I liked it because of the fact that I got irritated by some things. Like, if I ever watch anything straight through and it was just like, and it's like nothing, it's like, I didn't like that. But this movie, it kind of irritated me, and you know, I just thought it was so good, and I honestly thought that the experience of it, like for real, if I was in it, would be fire. So I was just like, you know what? I like this movie. I'm gonna watch this movie a few times a year, and honestly, I do watch this movie. Like, I don't have a life. It's like, I love The Grinch. The Grinch is classic. The Grinch is the Grinch, but I love the Polar Express. It's just like, I just love it. Y'all wanna know a Christmas movie I don't like though? I wasn't the biggest Elf fan. It's just like, I don't know. Elf was just like, eh. I did like This Christmas though. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. I'm trying to think what other Christmas movies are out there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even feel like going through all that. But oh, my sister's favorite Christmas movie used to be The Ultimate Christmas Present on Disney Channel. That movie was good too though. So I'll give her that. But the Polar Express is literally the best Christmas movie out there. Like, I hate when I get on the internet and it's just like, oh, if you like the Polar Express and woo 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 woo. It's just like, yeah, well, I'm one of those people, okay? Fight me about it. So yeah, y'all, the Polar Express is the best Christmas movie. So I just had to get on here for Vlogmas Day Alone, whatever, update, and I just had to tell y'all. So in the meantime, I'll be back later. Y'all already know it. But just make sure still, y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.